Well, look at your calendar. October has arrived. The summer heat, though, isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Tom Green.
And I'm Kim Christensen. Today we climbed up to another record temperature, hitting 89 at DIA. And that breaks a record from 2005. Our photojournalist Byron Reed caught people out on the golf course in shorts. Tom Green's wondering why he isn't there right now.
That looks like fun.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hot temperatures also come, though, with high fire danger. We saw red flag warning out there today because it's just really dry.
Kathy, we just set a record in September as far as the warm month, and October is starting out as one of the warmest Octobers we've seen too.
Well, I think there are a lot of us that aren't quite ready for cold and snow. I don't think any of us are happy about this climate change situation that has brought us to record dry conditions and warm conditions for September and now October. Less smoke and haze out there, that's the good news, but our high at 89 breaks the record of 88 set back in 2005. The average high this time of year should be 72. And as we look at our current readings, we're 90 in Lyman, 91 in Greeley, 93 in Ray, 95 in Lamar, 90 in Springfield, even mountain high temperatures running above average. 24-hour temperature change. Remember how lovely yesterday was? Maybe you forgot, but it was cooler and comfortable in the 70s. We've had a 20-degree temperature jump in the wrong direction for Greeley. Denver, it's 12 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Colorado Springs, 19 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. But we have more changes coming because we have record highs today in elevated fire danger, but we're going to go cooler again tomorrow. We're on this weather roller coaster, but we just can't buy a raindrop. And so I'm watching the wind forecast very carefully because of the warmth and the wind. Elevated fire danger, red flag warnings cover northern Colorado, Wyoming, and Nebraska for gusty winds, tinder dry conditions. And so this evening will be very comfortable and pleasant for anything that you want to do. But where's the rain already? I'm going to talk about that with your extended forecast. That's coming up.
Commerce City Police are asking for your help in finding people responsible for vandalizing homes in the Buffalo Run community.
Officers say it's been going on for a few weeks now, and it's ranged from destroying landscape lighting to getting into unlocked cars to setting fires. 9 News reporter Lauren Scaffidi's live in Commerce City getting reaction from neighbors. Lauren?
Neighbors tell me that this was one of the homes that was targeted. It looks fine on the outside, but on the inside, the builder says it's tens of thousands of dollars worth of damage.
In a Commerce City neighborhood full of fresh starts,
some are under contract, some are not.
One family can't move into their new Buffalo Run home as they planned.
There's about 5 or 6 events.
Detective Larry Martinez with the Commerce City Police Department is looking into who's responsible for several vandalism cases. It started out on a smaller scale in mid-September before escalating.
Consisted of landscaping lights, things on porches, decorative items that were being destroyed by unknown individuals.
Police think they're all related, including the most recent case at this home. There was damage to the garage,
scrap wood, and that was set on fire.
And all over the house after the vandals clogged the drain.
They had turned on water faucets, and it caused some damages to that unfinished home.
The builder says it's about $20,000 worth of damage.
That's kind of life-changing, you know, for some.
It's just a few houses down from Brandon Vu.
Now that I'm thinking about it, man, that could have been our house.
Commerce City Police are looking for your help figuring out who these people of interest are. They think these two are in high school.
One has what appears to be a bat, something similar to a bat, and is just swinging it around. One has a backpack on. They both appear to be white males.
In a neighborhood full of new beginnings, people want to see an end to the vandalism.
I hope that they find them. It's unfortunate to hear in our neighborhood.
The detective also tells me they're looking for an older gold 4-door Honda. It has Colorado plates. The police department tells me that the community has been super useful helping them track down leads. So if you have any more information, you're asked to get in touch with the Commerce City Police Department at the number on your screen. Live in Commerce City, Lauren Scafidi, 9 News.
Just simply senseless destruction. All right, Lauren, thanks. The Israeli government now says no reports of death or anyone seriously injured after the missile barrage yesterday that came from Iran. Iran launching more than 180 missiles towards Israel yesterday in retaliation for the series of attacks against Hezbollah in Lebanon. Now, there was one Palestinian man who was killed in the occupied West Bank. Apparently, a piece of missile fell as a result of an interception overhead. One Israeli official telling NBC News that Israel will respond swiftly, saying they're determined to show to Iran and the world that any attacks like this will not go unanswered. There's new video today showing the moments the U.S. stepped in to help defend Israel. 2 U.S. guided missile destroyers firing dozens of interceptors as Iran launched that attack. Officials say multiple missiles are believed to have been successfully engaged.
Here's something you just don't see very often. An airport in southwest Japan closed today because a U.S. bomb dating back to World War II exploded. Happened near a runway, causing the airport to shut down. It caused a crater 23 feet wide and nearly 3 feet deep. Japanese special forces say the bomb was an American bomb that was buried beneath the surface more than 79 years since the end of the war. Unexploded bombs from the intense airstrikes are still found across Japan today. Right now, rescue workers are searching for survivors in the mountains of North Carolina.
Yeah, those are the areas some of the most severe damage has been left behind by Hurricane Helene. It's more than 600 miles from where the storm actually first made landfall. Let's go now to NBC's Jay Gray for more on the recovery.
From the air, President Biden gets a first-hand look at the devastation across the Carolinas. Communities left in ruins, debris and destruction that stretches for miles. On the ground, recovery teams and survivors can only focus on the task directly in front of them, work that often seems overwhelming.
We have urgent need to bring supplies to people who are in desperate need of drinking water and food and other household needs.
In some communities, airdrops are the only way to get those supplies in. In other areas, FEMA teams and 1,000 active duty soldiers just deployed from Fort Bragg are now walking washed out trails to help families trapped in the mountains.
To help those locals with that last mile and start to walk around into the more remote areas and deliver it to them.
Areas where many still can't come to terms with what Helene left behind.
We have no heat, we can't wash our dishes. We have no phones, we can't call our people. Nothing, we have nothing.
Residents battered, but far from broken.
Resilient and I see it. We've seen it already quite a bit. People banding together, just willing to help out, just any way that we can.
A bond they'll need to lean on for a long time here. Jay Gray, NBC News, Vilas, North Carolina.
Colorado's Task Force 1 is helping in McDowell County, North Carolina. Today, the team is working alongside a river with search and rescue efforts. West Metro Fire says the team got another activation order from FEMA to deploy a second specialized human remains detection canine to North Carolina. The dog and its handler will stage in Charlotte.